The National Democratic Congress, NDC, is urging its supporters to contribute to the growth and development of the country as it prepares to take office in January 2025. Now, this call was made during the 43rd anniversary celebration of the 31st December Revolution. Samuel Akom of ChannelOne News brings us more.
The commemoration marked the 43rd edition of the 31st December Revolution, centered on the theme Victory 2024, Time to Reset Ghana. The event, attended by members of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, featured the lighting of the perpetual flame, the laying of wreath, hoisting of flags, and a deba. In his address, Fifi Kwete, General Secretary of the NDC, explained the significance of the revolution and called on a new patriotic party to actively participate in commemorating the revolution. He believed this will help develop Ghana with a united front practicing the ideals of the revolution.
There are many people who still belong to NPP today who deeply believe in these principles. So it's important for us not to make it a we versus them, but to try to always position this day and also June 4 to be a day that almost transcends one political party and become a national heritage, because that truly is what this is meant to be. I look forward to a day where NPP will be seated on the stage with us when we celebrate days of this nature. Because the country requires that this patriotic understanding become the bedrock for the whole of the nation. Because sometimes our own people tend to hide under these principles and create the impression as if we are perfect and they are not.
Fifi Kwete further urged NDC members to be mindful of their role in the country's development and avoid pursuing selfish interests.
Every night, every morning when you wake up, your consciousness should be, what can we do to ensure that we deliver on the promises for the people? That we bring a new paradigm that becomes a foundation for tomorrow. Not a constant calculation, what can I get? And if I get that, what can I profit? If that's what you're about, you are not different from the degenerate and the decadent soul that has governed this country over the last 8 years. We thought that all they had to do was to amass and acquire and get everything for themselves, and everybody can go to hell. That is why, NDC, we must appreciate the bar must be higher.
The Member of Parliament for Korle Klottey and daughter of the late Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings also spoke, urging Ghanaians to hold leaders accountable in the coming years, ensuring they remain up to task.
We have a solemn duty to restore the power of the people. But as citizens, we must not think that government is us and them. We make up the government, and we have that responsibility. So please, let's not look at a few people who are holding positions and think that they are the only ones who are responsible for doing what is right. We must all steer this country back on track. We must not allow arrogance, pride, and hubris to fill our hearts because of this victory.
Meanwhile, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, national chairman of the NDC, criticized President Akufo-Addo over the awarding of some state officials during the National State Awards. The national chairman called for legislation to regulate the organization of the National State Awards.
State awards are serious businesses. They must be reserved for people of distinction, people who have fought for a good cause. And if we award state honors to vigilante boys and girls, then that is what we are teaching the youth. I want to suggest to the rest of Ghanaians that it is about time that we establish a proper committee backed by law that will help to determine who should earn a national award.
Key message that has characterized the 43rd anniversary of the 31st revolution has been conversations around the need for party members of the NDC and Ghanaians to contribute selflessly to the growth and development of the country as they are set to take over the reins of governance in the country. My name is Samuel Akom, reporting for Channel One News.